Is it mic working now? I think the mic was off. Ah ah yeah, it's working now. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Um, is the background music too loud? Like, is it okay? Is it fine? Or is it too loud? Yeah, my brother muted the mic. I didn't realize. He never does that, so I I didn't realize until you guys told me. Hello, Stardust. Gotta say hi again because nobody could hear. Uh, how is everybody? How is everybody today? Wait, Siri answer me? I didn't even say hey Siri. What the heck? So, you great? Nice. Oh, the music is fine. I'm glad. Me? I'm fine. I'm having a great day. Just a little bit of wrist pain, but nothing big. Today is so hot. It's summer where I live, so um. But this year has been kind of weird. Oh, you having a day off? Nice. This summer has been so weird where I live. Um, because it hasn't been that hot. It doesn't feel like summer at all. But it's like kinda delayed. I would say. I would say. I would say it has been a little bit delayed. Like it's supposed to get hot around December, and now it's February. And January was pretty cold actually. Hello, chicken. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you, chicken? I wish it was summer where I am. We got so much snow. Ah, I wish I lived in a. I wish I lived in a place that had snow. Wait, was the shot always this big? It's kinda huge. Let me make it a bit smaller. 180. Trying to make the chat smaller. Just a little bit. Did it reset? Should be working now. Is it just here? Ah, what happened to the chat? Why is it not appearing? Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, it's working now. Since I had to redo all the settings, I keep messing things up. Hello, Maya. How are you? But it's back. Can I just say that you're this beautiful? Thank you. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was saying that this year's summer has been so weird because it's supposed to get to start to get hot around December, and January was pretty cold. So I thought it was going to be a cold summer. I'm saying cold in the sense of not being able to use shorts and light shirts all day because it got pretty cold at night. Oh, damn it. Wait. So it got pretty cold at nights and stuff, and it was hard to even use summer clothes. So yeah, I was so sad because for me, summers is about wearing light clothes and shorts and dresses and stuff. Even when I don't go out at all, summer is about. It's about dresses, man. It's about dresses, for me at least. So So yeah, I was pretty bummed out. And then February started, and February has been hot, but not so hot. But hot enough, I mean, warm enough to be able to use chairs and dresses all day. So that has me very happy. But also, my home generally stays in a pretty low temperature, so even if it's like very hot, I won't feel it. I mean, it's not like it gets really warm where I live. For example, right now it's just 18, 18 Celsius, and earlier it was like 20, so it's not that hot. But like 2 years ago, two year 2 years ago, I remember it did reach around 25. Yeah, it's not that warm where I live in summers. Like the most that I've experienced in this city, it's probably 25. But these last couple of years has been like pretty toned down, pretty warm. I mean, not pretty warm, pretty toned down, and like not that warm. That's what I meant. Your layers are so organized. I could never. It's because I like to maintain episodes organized because there's so many layers and so many panels that I kind of need to. And if I want to go back and use them, it's pretty useful to be organized as well. But it's not like I take the time to organize them. I have an auto action that I created so that it makes the folders automatically. I show you. For example, for color folders, I just press like I just press this auto action, and a new folder appears, and it has like everything that I need, or most of the things. And if I want like sketch, background, and lines, I have those three. So I made that auto action myself because it was such a hassle to make them every time. So yeah. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, these past couple of years, like 2 years now, have been pretty cold for summer standards, I would say. But this year especially, I would say this year especially. So it's when when things like that happen, it really makes you wonder where the heck is global warming. But I know that the weather is where I live is really related to different factors like the sea conditions and the sea phenomena and stuff. So it's not always related to global warming. Anyways, let's stop talking about the weather. uh, the weather deck. using the weather deck when you don't have anything else to talk about. But no, 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 no. I have a lot. I have a lot to talk about actually, because I wanted to stream on Saturday. I actually wanted to stream on Friday and Saturday, but in the end I couldn't. Wait. Why is it not? Okay. And in the end I couldn't. You got it completely right. I miss wearing dresses and not having to bundle up every day. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I love winter clothes. I absolutely love winter clothes. But it feels so stuffy. Like, it just feels so stuffy. So I really like to feel light. And what makes you feel like more light, it's dresses. Like, more freedom. More freedom for your body. Feels bad for men. Like some men, I know some guys don't like to wear shorts, and of course a lot of men don't actually wear dresses. They could if they wanted to, they could, but you know what I mean. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was going to stream on what day? Friday? Uh, but around this time. Uh, can you hear this? Ow, ow! Can you hear this? Now, I guess you cannot hear it because the ice cubes are really small now. I'm having iced tea that I made for myself. Is green tea with rose petals and apple. And I actually just spilled half of the tea in my leg. Well, not half of the tea, just a little bit. I'm exaggerating. Do I have a dog? I do have a dog. I do have a dog and a bird. A dog? It was probably the music. My dog is downstairs. No, it's probably the music, I would say. So yeah, I was going to stream pretty late on Friday because Fridays and Saturdays are leg days. Leg is LEC is LEC actually. I don't know why I said leg. LEC. I had. What was I saying? Sorry that I get so distracted. I'm actually ADHD, so if I think something while I'm talking about something else, I kinda totally forget what I'm talking about. So yeah, Fridays and Saturdays are actually LEC days. LEC is League of Legends European Championship. Is professional League of Legends from Europe. So I like to watch those on Saturdays. Um, on Fridays and Saturdays. And after I finished watching Fridays, my mom told me that I had to print some how do you call it? Brochures? Do you pronounce it like brochures? But yeah, some papers Uh, so I spent some time there, and then something weird happened. Like I don't know if it has ever happened to you guys, but like in the back of printers, there's like something that is called uh like an ink pad. You pronounce the ch as sh sound. Brochures, kinda. Am I pronouncing it right? So yeah, um, what was I saying? What was I doing? Who am I? I'm joking. Um, the ink pads in the back of the printer are there because sometimes printers will spill ink, so those ink pads are there so they can like absorb that spilled ink. And I've had my printer for about 2 years now, and we print a lot because I have to print a lot of brochures for my mom. And what you should actually do, what you should do, like supposedly, or what my printer told me to do, is that I had to change my no, I had to call the technical service. I had to call the technical service and bring the printer there. But generally that's quite expensive, and I was like, why? What's wrong? And he said that the ink pads were full, and I was like, but if the ink pads are full, then why can't I just change them, or I don't know. So I was researching how to do it. Wait, I don't like these lines. The lines in the cardigan, I prefer to paint them myself, so I'm a I erase them. So I had to change those things supposedly, but it told me that I had to bring it to the technical service, and I was like, why can't I just do it myself? I generally like to fix things myself because I don't like to spend money on things that I can do myself. For example, fixing my computer and stuff. I like to do things myself. So I was researching and I discovered that you can actually drain the. Yeah, it costs a lot of money. But like my printer is not like those that use cartridges. It's those that are that have like a tank and you can refill it. So it doesn't cost that much money. I actually bought ink like 2 years ago, like big bottles of ink, and I still have them because we have to print a lot. So the thing is like there was like no use in just calling the technical service and wasting a lot of money for something that I can do myself. So what I did was I opened the back of the printer. Well, first I had to refill the tanks because I was running out of out of ink, and actually my hands we ran out of gloves, so I couldn't use gloves, and my hands were full of ink because last year my mom threw away uh, my ink bottles, like my ink refill bottles. And she was like, well, you just left them there. And I was like, I left them there because they were drying. And she was like, well, I didn't know. And I was like, if you don't know, then wait, don't you ask me? She's like that. She's always like that. She's always like, if she doesn't know if something uh, has some news and it is not hers, then she just throws it away. She just throws it away. And I'm like, if you don't know if something is useful, ask. There's people that live here besides you. Just ask. Like, why do you just throw away everything? Well, the thing is, like, I changed the ink and I got my hands full of ink. I had to change the three colors, cyan, magenta, and yellow. And I only have one bottle. I have one bottle of black, and I have one bottle to refill the all three colors. So I have to refill one color, wash the bottle, refill the bottle, refill the tank, then wash the bottle, and so on 3 times. So I did that, and I tried printing again, and then the machine suddenly tells me that I cannot use it because the ink pads are full. And like I said, to call the technician. I was like, no way, I'm gonna do it myself. So what I did is I took out the pads from the bag, and I learned that you can actually wash them. Like, you have to soak them on warm water and soapy warm water, so that the ink gets loose and like you can, I don't know, get rid of it. And then I decided to leave it all night because it was pretty late and it has to dry first. So I decided to leave it the night, and then the next day when I woke up, I was going to let them dry. Wait, where's the other layer? Okay. I was going to let them dry, and then I realized that all the water was gone for some reason. And not only the water was gone, but my mom had put the pot that I put the 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 pads on. She threw it. She threw away the water, and then she put it in the dirty dishes, and she put dirty dishes over it. So it's like, why would you do that? It's dirty. It's dirty water. Why would you put dirty dishes over dirty water that has ink on it and had black ink on it? It was so stupid, and I couldn't find the stupid I couldn't find the stupid pads. I was like, did she throw away the pads? And then I checked the dishwasher, and the pads were there. And it was like, no way. So I took them away from the dishwasher. Um, and I couldn't find one of them. It's supposed to be four of them, and I could only find three. And it was like so weird because like why would she throw away just one and leave three of them? So I called her, and she was like, no, I didn't throw them away. And I couldn't find them. I just lost the pads. So now I have to buy new ones. I mean, I already bought, like, I already ordered them, but I have to wait like a month because they don't sell them in my country. They don't sell them here. So I have to order them from overseas. And it usually takes a long time for them to arrive. I'm not gonna pay um, express shipping for that crap. Am I talking about printers? Yeah, talking about printers for some reason. Oh, hello, Jamia. I didn't. Ow! Didn't notice you there. Hello, KDXY37. Just passing by to let you know that I love your art style, and I can't wait for the next chapters of Lost Soul. Oh my god, thank you so much. Actually, there's not going to be an episode this month, but there's going to be one next month, because I wanted to take a little break from all the drawing, because I'm drawing three comics right now, so it's a little bit much. So yeah, I decided to take it easy this month. So I, in the end, I lost like one of the pads, and they are supposed to be four, because it's like one for each color. And like I got all my hands dirty with ink, and if you have dealt with ink, you will, with printer ink, you will understand that it's really hard to wash off, when to wash the ink off your hands when you get them dirty. So I got all my hands dirty for nothing trying to wash those pads, and just for my mom to lose one of them. It was so weird. So yeah, that was my Friday and my Saturday. I wasted a lot of time um trying to fix the printer. Like first trying to figure out how to fix it, then taking the pads out, then washing them, and then like searching for them online because it was really hard to find. So yeah, it made me it made me be like it made me be really, it made my work delayed. I think you would, it's the proper way to say it. I love this song. This is my favorite song from Donkey Kong. It's really nice. How do you survive with three comics? I just do them like I alternate them. For example, Sundays is the days that I draw Lost Soul. Saturdays is the day that I draw He's Not a Good Man, which is a Patreon exclusive. I actually have a lot of fun um drawing drawing He's Not a Good Man. Because I've been wanting to draw uh NSFW, Not Safe for Work comic for a while. And I was like, when I finished blank, and then one day I was like, screw it, I wanna do it now. So I did it. So now I'm stuck with three. So yeah. Ink gets everywhere and then it just sticks there. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's so annoying to wash off. I like drawing NSFW. Yeah, it's really fun. I like reading it and I like drawing it. And it's good anatomy practice. I actually have to upload the Valentine's illustration that I did. I made two versions, the safe for work and the not safe for work. But I didn't post it yesterday because it was quite late and I had posted something like a day before. And I generally post like every 2 days. Because I've noticed that it's something weird. I don't know if it's just with me, but in Instagram, sometimes I'll post something, and if I post something the next day, it's like the first post from the day before stops reaching people at all. and it's already really hard to reach people, so I just leave it like 2 days. And generally after 2 days, um, the post stops reaching people, so I can post something else. I don't know. I don't understand the algorithm at all. Should I make it black? Yeah, let's just make it black. Do, 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 do. Lone has so much patience. I don't understand. Like drawing three comments, three comics. You mean at the same time? I mean, it's my work, but it's also my hobby, so I have a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, already drawing one is a lot of patience, but the thing is like because drawing one is a lot of patience, then sometimes I wish I could draw other stuff, and drawing these other comics is like my way of taking a break from blank from time to time. But I wish I could like just dedicate myself to finish one of them. Like right now I really want to finish Lost Soul because I just have two quote unquote episodes that I have to finish, but it's like actually four of them because I 4 or 5 of them. Um, but I don't earn anything from that besides the money from Patreon. So it's kind of hard for me to just finish Lost Soul and then go back to blank. I mean, I could like make them all together in 1 month and finish it in just 2 months, but it's still 2 months that I won't earn anything, and I have to pay for my things, for my bills and stuff. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. So I just do it. I just draw those when I'm free. But it was not a good idea to start. He's not a good man. The third comic in the middle of it. That one I just do for the love of art. So yeah, what were we talking about before that? Oh, about League of Legends. About wait. Oh, oh yeah, I wanted to put the borders. Borders. How big did I make the lines? I think 5 should be fine. Probably just going to finish one page today. I mean, in stream, and then go have dinner because I'm already hungry. It's 8 p.m. for me, so. Yeah, Instagram algorithm makes no sense to me. It makes no sense nowadays. It's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. And you want at least like the least minimum, the bare minimum is that your post reaches the people that follow you. But it doesn't even does that doesn't even happen. Is doing comics your full-time job or do you juggle another job? No, it's my full-time job and like taking commissions and with Patreon and all that. Art in general is my full-time job. And streaming is just a hobby. What? Does it look so weird? So I'm adding a little bit of ambient like. No, I think I just like it how. Oh, I understand. Because I made it in the wrong layer. Where did it go? Did I delete it? Oh, I just changed it from screen to add. Does it look better that way? Does it look better that way though? Maybe if I just add a little bit in top. Yeah, that should be better. Then I promise when I get enough money, I will pay for your Patreon. If I'm gonna follow someone's Patreon, it would be mine. Oh, thank you. You don't have to if you can't. You don't have to if you can't. Hello, Marcos. Hello, Noemi. Oh, Animal Crossing song. Hello, hello, Noemi. Did I say hello already? I think I said hello already. It's been so long. Yeah, it's been so long. I generally just default to Glow Dutch. Well, I actually used to use a lot of Glow Dutch in the past, but and you can see that in my past videos. But nowadays, I really like to use screen. It's more like subtle. Like for example, this is screen and this is Glow Dutch. It's like really hard. Like I still use it sometimes, but for just subtle light, I really like screen. I swear I used to be such a huge fan of Glow Dutch. And then I changed from Glow Dutch to Add Glow. Yeah, Add Glow. Um, I'm gonna show you the difference. This is Glow Dutch. It's really hard light and it's like really saturated. And then you have Add Glow that is a little like a mix between Glow Dutch and screen. It's a little bit more. It adds a little bit more of the color without saturating it too much and without being too hard. And then there's screen that is really, really, really soft and subtle that doesn't like affect too much the color in the back. It's like a little bit of light in the corner, something like that. So yeah. Nowadays I go for screen most of the times. Or I just alternated that. Like put a little bit of glow dodge but in less opacity, and then on top of that I would add screen too. But yeah, it really depends. It really depends. Usually I take the opacity of the layer way down. The way is I use a lot of blues and cool colors. Yeah, I like blues and cool colors as well. I can't find a way to use warm highlights with other layer modes. Um, I would say I'm more of a cool tone fan as well. But I sometimes use warm colors as well. For example, um, sunsets. But yeah, it's kind of hard to make like ambient like in a warm color, in a warm tone for me, at least. It would be even easier to use neutrals. Actually, I didn't realize it was such a like thing for me to do that. I just like found it pretty not natural for me to use those colors just because I like them. But I didn't realize that it wasn't something that everybody does. Um, and that other people may have like other preferences until like I recently did a collab with a friend of mine. We did a two-part Who Made Me a Princess collab, or One Day Suddenly I became a princess. Uh, and then we realized that our styles are really different, and not just drawing, but and not just like drawing and coloring, but in the preference of the colors that we like to use for rendering as well, because she says that she likes to render with warm colors, and I tend to render with cold colors like shadows and stuff. I generally prefer to use cold colors over warm colors, so it was really hard. She ended up in mine because she rendered part one, which was the one that she sketched out. But in mine, I made it with cold tones in mine, and at the end, she ended up making a version with warm colors as well, because she likes to paint more with warm colors. Hello, Coffee! Want to try using blues for highlights sometimes. Hello, Spring Child. How are you guys? I actually like using. I generally when is it? Wait. Excuse me. Uh, is what was I saying? About to go to work? Nice. I mean, depends. Do you like your work? If you like it, then it's nice. If you don't like it, then well, wish you luck. Thank you. Usually render with purpose since they can be cool or warm, and I don't have to tweak colors too much if I'm rendering something cool or warm. Wait, yeah. If it's a warm purple or a cool purple. For me, I'm more like a blue kind of person. I didn't realize I use so much blue until one day there's like those how do you call them? Those pages where you kind of put your Instagram account and it makes like a compilation of your art. And then I realized that most of those there were blue. And then I saw my feed and it was mostly blue. But I think nowadays I've been posting things like with uh different colors. For example, Asa the Asa fan art that I did is green. Then I posted up a panel from Blank, and that one is warm, like red warm. And that's about it. The other one is like green. Like I've been trying to try more with green, but it's still hard. I still use mostly blues, light blues and stuff. But what has changed is that I used to use more heavy blues, I would say, and now I use more soft blues. So that's a change. I think. Do you have a do you have a stream schedule this week? It's my school spring break, so I wanna watch your process. Um, I haven't uploaded a schedule. I usually don't. But I do have like planned the I do have planned like when I want to stream. I used to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but since I use my brother's computer to stream, then I have to like adapt my schedule to my brother's schedule, and his break from work changed from Wednesday to Thursday, Tuesday to Tuesday. It changed to oh, damn it! Wait, I forgot a line. Oh my god! Oh my god! It looks so weird. Hmm. But I think it's the tie. Oh, Breath of the Wild. So since his break changed, then I gotta stream now in Wednesdays and Thursdays. Hopefully he doesn't change it back again. It's so confusing. So I'm probably going to stream on Wednesday and then on Thursday. And then probably on Saturday. Probably going to stream Animal Crossing on Saturday. Or Hyrule Warriors. I haven't played Hyrule Warriors since I didn't stream it. But that's because I haven't played Switch in a while either. I've been busy. So yeah, hope to see you there. Hello, UTS. I haven't seen anyone render with greens. It's such a weird color to me. It used to be really hard for me to render with greens, but sometimes it can be pretty. My Kaida Haru drawing had green, I think. Yeah, but it had mixed with blue as well. But it was mostly green, so it's nice experimenting sometimes. You gotta go, chicken. Oh no, so sad. But I'm glad that you could come. I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm glad that you could come today. Hope to see you next time as well. And thanks for coming, of course. Bye bye. You not being an artist, not knowing what rendering means. Rendering is like when you add like effects, like background effects. I mean, not just background, but also like topping, like the effects from the ambient, the surrounding effects, light effects, shadow effects, the things that go on top and stuff, blur, those things, those kind of effects. You stream every week. I try to. I did take a little break from streaming because not because I wanted to, but because my brother was changing some computer parts, so I had to. But now I'm back to streaming again, so yeah, at least once a week. So subscribe if you're not. Do you have some tips for begin begin beginners? Beginning beginners beginners? Why am I struggling saying beginners? A nice dream. Thank you. Tips for beginners. I would say like the most generic thing that every artist say, which is practice, practice, practice. But practicing with intelligence. I used to draw whatever I wanted when I was younger, and that led me to have a really slow progress because, like, there's people that don't know how to draw at all and then learn to because they want to. And for me, it was kind of natural, um, quote unquote. I don't think so, but most people would tell me that it was like a talent for me. So I never really had like art classes or anything. So the way that I would draw is just draw whatever I wanted. But that led me to not have any progress at all. So with time, I had to learn that if you want to improve, you have to learn and study art in a smart way. And if you've never taken art classes, which I haven't, it's nice to research like artists that give you tips about it. And what I learned from that is that, for example, drawing things like anatomy and stuff can be really useful. But what helped me the most personally is life drawing, trying to draw really fast, which I have to do more. I really have to do more of that, but I'm just too lazy, man. Like for warming ups and stuff, just trying to look at something in real life, like people. I don't know if you take the subway or something, trying to draw people passing by, or go to a coffee shop and trying to observe and trying to draw as fast as you can, even if it's not like pretty and things, even if it's not uh, perfect, as long as you do it fast. And then with time, you're going to actually realize that you get better at it, which is pretty good. And poses and stuff start getting more natural. I always struggle with this feeling of having unnatural and stiff poses, so that is a really good exercise to fix that problem. And of course, anatomy is studying anatomy is also really useful, but you have to study in a smart way because sometimes, or at least what I used to do, is just try to copy it because a lot of the things that you learn when you draw or do art is copy things that you see in real life and try to convey them in like paper or whatever type of medium that you used to draw. But with time, I learned that you have to not just copy it because with time, you're just going to forget whatever you did copy. You have to try to understand it. Like, why is it the way that it is? Which is not always as easy as it sounds. Like, for example, why some things behave the things the way that they do in certain angles and stuff, and try to understand it and reflect on it, and not just blindly or mindlessly copy stuff just for the sake of it. And that way it like gets ingrained in your brain. I would say that's a nice advice that I would have liked for people to tell me when I was younger. Because I used to believe that you just improve by drawing a lot. But it is not just drawing a lot, it's drawing smartly, using your brain. Kinda. Hello, Angie! Didn't see you there. I was focusing in my canvas. Yeah, rendering is adding whatever it's after. For me, it's rendering is the process after shading. For example, right now we are doing base colors or flat colors, that some people call them, but some people call flat colors flat shadows as well. I mean, they call flat shadows flat colors as well. So this is for me base colors, and after that comes shading, and the shade, the T. No, not that kind of shade. Uh, and after the shading process, adding the shadows and stuff, for me comes rendering, which is like trying to mix that with the background, putting the effects, the spices, like Nikki says. Oh, you watched the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's really nice. I finally caught up with the anime the other day. Finally. So I'm up to date now. And it's getting so exciting. This is getting really exciting. I still don't know the names 100% by heart though. I don't either. I know Gojo, I know Megumi, and I know Panda. Because Panda. Uh, and the protagonist is called Ita It, Ita Itasumi? Is he called Itasumi? It starts with Ita. Juji. That's his Itadoki? Wait. Juji Itadori Juji. Oh yeah. I was googling it. I didn't see the screen. Itadori Juji. Yeah, Itasumi. Why would you, why would I think? Why did I think it was Itasumi? Yeah, it's Itadori Juji. And that's about all the names that I know. And Panda. Do you know who Gojo is? That's the important part. That's the important part of it. When I first saw him in the opening, I said like, "Who's that?" Yeah, his character, even in just the opening, is really interesting. I honestly wish I learned to smart draw back then. Yeah, same. You would, it feels like you could improve so much back then, but you wasted so much time just drawing whatever you wanted, and then you feel like so far behind. And I also did give up on drawing for quite a while, so I really hate when people tell new artists just draw, like draw what, a circle. Well, yeah, the things, you also have to like drawing. So just saying like just drawing is the first thing to do. But then when you want to improve, then yeah, you gotta draw smart. Try to understand what you are drawing and stuff. Why would the artists take the decisions that they take? Why would they take like the stylistic decisions in some things and stuff? You see, I'm obsessed with the show. Yeah, I am too, but I'm bad with names. If you've noticed, blanks for my webtoon blank, the names are pretty short generally. For example, Nina is just 2 syllables. June is 1 syllable. Lu's real name is 2 syllables, but his Western name is also Luca, so it's 2 syllables. But Nina calls him Lu, so it's pretty easy to remember. Jay is 1 syllable. Drew is also 1 syllable. Gina sounds like Nina, and is 2 syllables. um, for Loso, you is 1 syllable, and Nima sounds like Nina, which is 2 syllables. But Nima has a reason to be called Nima, so it's actually it has a reason. But I won't say why. I won't say why because it's for a free interpretation at the end of the story. So her name has a reason. For example, Nina doesn't have a reason to be called Nina. June, it's called June because I've always liked the name June. Uh, Lu is called Lu because I was looking for a name that can sound like a Chinese name that sounds a little bit like a Western name. And Lu Han is a Chinese singer and actor that he was actually in EXO, but I've never heard EXO actually. Um, I know Lu Han because of his Chinese shows and stuff. So uh, I was like, yeah, Luhan. Luhan sounds like Luca. So I was like, yeah, let's use that one. And Jay was going to be called Noah, but I did ask about it to my patrons and in Instagram, and most people were okay with Jay, so he ended up being called Jay. um, and Drew was just a random name, so yeah. Most of the characters have random names that are really short because I'm really bad with names. So when for example in Jujutsu Kaisen, the characters have such long names. For example, Megumi's last name was pretty long. I don't remember. I cannot remember. I barely remember names from people in real life. So yeah. But I remember Gojo though. Was Itadori was the guy whose uncle died, right? I think it was his grandfather. Yeah, it was his grandfather. Yeah, don't give up. I mean, if you love to do it, don't give up. You can still do it out of like a hobby and stuff. Uh, for example, for me, in my most difficult times, art is always like a comfort place to go back to. When I feel lost and stuff, art is always there. I've always said, like, in my life, a lot of people have abandoned me. A lot of people that I thought it was friends. A lot of things have changed. A lot of the things that I used to like, I don't like anymore. But what had always stayed with me is my love for drawing and my love for making comics. So I really appreciate it, even if I don't didn't work in art. I really appreciate that art is always something that I can go back to. So you shouldn't give up if you love to do it, even if like in the end you don't decide to work in the field. You love Luhan? Yeah, he's so cute. Haven't watched a lot of his Chinese shows. I used to watch Running Man, the season that he was in. He was I just remember Luhan and Angel Baby. It was pretty fun. I found out what I was doing wrong and genuine. How do you say that? Genuinely always wanted to be able to draw because I enjoy drawing my waifus. I actually like drawing men more than women, but it used to be the other way around. It goes like by periods of time. Sometimes I draw more women than men, but I generally like drawing handsome men. It's like it gives me life. Drawing handsome men gives me life. What field tool are you using? It looks like it's I love it. I love it so much. It's this one. Wait. This one. But it's in Japanese. So it's one that looks like just type in Clip Studio assets, just type field tool and look for the one that looks like an ice cream. That's the one. There's multiple versions, but the red one is the one that I love the most. I love that tool so much. I when my friend D told me about it, I was like, how didn't I know about the existence of such a magical tool? I think it's called Magical Field Tool. No joking, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to uh, say that for sure. But yeah, it's the field tool that looks like an ice cream. And if you see the post, it's like an ice cream with legs. It's pretty funny. I sometimes call my waifus my husbandos. My bad. Wait, are you talking about husbandos or waifus? Or do you call your husbandos waifus or do you call your waifus husbandos? Yeah, look for that one. It's free. It's actually pretty useful. So you just circle around it and it feels. You have to set your lines, uh, like set them into a reference folder or reference layer, which is the symbol here. The one that I'm clicking, you have to set it as a reference layer, and then the tool is going to just use that as a reference to color inside. It's magical. It saves you a lot of time. Once I started using it, I haven't gone back. It really saves you a lot of time. So I really recommend it. If you have Clip Studio Paint, I really recommend it. I'm hungry. お腹すい。腹減った。えーっと。 Some CSP tools are just magic, like the overflow eraser. I don't know how people do it. Yeah, there's things that are like lifesavers that without them it would be such a hassle to make comics and stuff. What is happening? Why cannot I color it? Like, there's a lot of things that save you a lot of time. And you can make your own and stuff too. But I've only done just a few like auto actions and just a few tools on my own. It's really hard. I don't know how to do it. It's just basic stuff. Like the layer thing. I call my husbandos my waifus. Well, you can call some husbandos waifus. For example, Levi from Attack of Titan. A lot of people call him waifu. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't watch Attack on Titan, so. I always get confused on what people use when they are feeling like the hair, but it doesn't get on the face or anywhere around it. You mean like the one that I'm using? The one that I'm using is a feel tool. You just circle around and it feels it. It really saves you a lot of time. But some people honestly just paint by hand, but they do it really well and really fast. And there's also brushes that paint inside the lines. I think I have one. Let me see. Paint inside the lines. This one. Ah! What? Oh no, this one is for other lines. Wait! What? Was it this one? I don't know. I don't remember how that one worked. But there's also an eraser that erases inside the what is inside the lines and not what is outside. So there's a lot of things that you wouldn't think is possible, but it is. The bad thing about the fill tool is that sometimes it doesn't work properly with thin lines. So the good thing about the other brush that I was using before is that the lines were thicker, so I had less struggle painting with this tool. But now that I'm back with thin lines, it's kinda a headache. But I used to care more about that in the past, and now I just don't care. It's like, for real, when you zoom in, you can see it, but once you upload it, all the details, all the small details get blurred because of the image quality, because the images get compressed when you upload them. So yeah. I honestly gave up on trying to spoil AOT for myself. What? Oh, Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's the thing with popular kind of animes and mangas, is that people really like to spoil them. But I avoid spoilers with all my life. So I don't go to places where I can find spoilers. I really don't like spoilers. Like if there's something that I hate in life is spoilers. I like to feel like the surprise of the moment. Especially AOT having so many fans. Yeah. Actually, Attack on Titan, it's like one of those animes that made it popular to watch animes. Because before Attack on Titan, watching anime was like for losers. So people used to mock us anime watchers, even if we just watch it like for as if it was any kind of show. But before it was like kind of denigrating for some people, which I've never understood that, but yeah. And when Attack on Titan got popular, a lot of people started watching anime. People that used to, for example, make fun of of others that would watch anime and stuff, and it became like the thing. And now a lot of people watch anime because it's available on Netflix, so anyone can have access to it. Wait, I think this part is part of the ribbon as well. Yeah, people did say that watching anime was for losers. It was like nerdy stuff to do. Well, it's still kind of nerdy, but it's more accepted than it used to be. Or at least it's less hard to find people that watch it normally without being super into it. Like just regular watchers. What was everyone's first anime? It was probably Doraemon when I was really little, but I wouldn't say that it counts as an anime. And then it would be like Dragon Ball. Yeah, it would be like Dragon Ball when I was or Sailor Moon. It was Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball, but I was too young to understand them. And then when because I was raised in China, and when we moved out, they didn't have Sailor Moon on TV, or at least not in the times that I was awake. So so I mostly watched Dragon Ball back then, and I used to watch a lot of shows with my brother. So yeah, I would say I would count Dragon Ball Z as my first anime when I was 4 years old, I would say. So yeah, I've watched anime all my life, and it's not just like it was just because it was on TV. But then, what's the first anime that I watched outside of TV? It would be probably Naruto. I've never watched Naruto on TV because I hated the dub so much. And after Dragon Ball Z, There was a lot of them actually. I was on TV back then. Sakura Card Captor was one of my favorites. Sakura Card Captor. Card Captor Sakura. You said it. You say it. You. It's the name in English. Card Captor Sakura. Um. There was a lot of magical girls shows back then. I used to love those. There was one that it was called Metapod, and that was pretty fun as well. Inuyasha was another one that I liked when I was young, but I didn't watch the seasons that came after. From what I understand, they did skip like ah wait, have I been? I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Wrong color. Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch the other seasons from Inuyasha because I believe there was some sort of time skip in the anime from the new season that was adapted later, so I don't know. And I've been wanting to watch the manga, but I'm not really fond of like the old art style type of style. eh? 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 Ah. Wait. Put the border in the wrong layer. Okay, okay, okay. Eh? Ready? What about it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Trying to catch up with the chat. One of my first was Oran High School Host Club. It wasn't one of my first, but it's still one of my favorites. Shoujos. It was really hard to find Sailor Moon on TV when I was younger, so I don't remember anything from the series. I mean, I do remember from the adaptation, but I tried watching it and it was so cringe. Oh, Fruit Basket was so good back then. I did watch it like 3 times. The old one. I didn't even finish the new one. The old one was so good. I don't know why, but I like the art style from the old one more than the new one. It's just me. There's a lot of people that prefer the new one. There's things that the new one did better, but there's things from the old one that is like I don't know that you just cannot change. They are so good. They are like better, on my opinion. But it's hard to describe. But most people do prefer the new one for some reason. It's just me. Yokai Watch! I've never watched Yokai Watch. I think it was never on TV. Where I live. Oh, and how could I forget Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon was one of my first animes as well. What's the name of that song? Which one? The one that was before this one? Pretty sure it was from Zelda. 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. It was Courage from Zelda Twilight Princess. And the one that came after was Daruk's theme. This one? Or this one? Because this one is Courage. It's pretty short though. This one. From Zelda Twilight Princess. Oh my god, Beyblade! I used to love Beyblade so much. I didn't watch Bakugan because it was like it came out years after the whole Beyblade thing. So I wasn't into those kind of shows anymore at that point. But I used to watch Beyblade when I was really young. Was it 2004 around that time? And we would have a Beyblade stage with my brother and stuff, and we used to play Beyblade a lot. Fun times, really fun times. I don't like how they make Beyblades anymore. They feel so plasticky. I don't know if it's just me. I feel they are more plasticky nowadays. Like for example, before they used to have a metal ring. The ones that I've seen around nowadays, it's just plastic. Yeah, Nina's done. Gotta save. Ah, hello T! From the creator of HXH? Which one? Six years? It's a lot also. How many years? How many years I've been watching anime? For like, I would say like 20 years? Or maybe more? Probably 20 years? Or 21 years? You haven't watched the new one? It feels kinda processed, like, it feels like fast food. That kind of feeling. But one episode did make me cry a lot. One of them. And then I watched like two episodes from the new season and dropped it. I want to finish it though. What I want to watch now that I cut off with Jujutsu Kaisen, I want to watch Horimiya because I was a big fan of the manga and then they stopped translating it back then, like a few years ago, back in 2016, I think, or 15. There was a time that they stopped translating it for a while, and I dropped it. And then when they started translating it again, um, I kind of had forgotten everything about the plot. So now that the anime came out, it's a nice time to go back to it. And the opening is so good. I like the song a lot. Is the one from Yo Kamiya, and I'm a big fan of Yo Kamiya. I actually did listened to the song before I knew it was the opening from Horimiya, so I was like, wow! I cannot believe that Yokamiya is the one making the opening. I was so happy. And the opening is so good, like the animation and stuff, and the art direction from the anime is one of the best from shoujos that I've seen in the last couple of years. So yeah, it makes me really happy. I'm totally gonna watch the show. Looks really good. It's Beyblade! Beyblade! Let it rip! They still make them? Yeah, they still make them. They have different ones now. There's ones that are more like plasticky, and I think there's still some more similar to the original ones, but the designs I don't like that much. They're like super weird. I used to like more the simple designs from back then with the metal rings. Red Dragon Bakugan. Which Beyblade I had? I remember I had the blue one, the white tiger. I don't remember the name. White silver, silver white, silver claw. I don't remember the name. I really don't remember the name. But it was the blue one. And I also have had the silver one from Kai. It was from Kai, and it was from the other one that had like the white kind of Chinesey uh kind of clothes. I don't remember the names. I haven't watched the show in such a long time. But yeah, we used to have a lot of Beyblades. And we have our Beyblade arena, and we would play with my brother and friends and stuff. It was so fun. You also played like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was another anime that I watched a lot with my brother. It was so fun. It's still funny. And we would have Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. But we played more Yu-Gi-Oh cards than Pokemon cards. I was really bad. I most of the times lost, even though they did let me cheat sometimes, but I would lose anyways. Yeah, Horimiya manga is really good, but the anime looks so good. So I want to watch that anime, and then I will go back to the manga. Just remember a random anime you watched before? It was called Keijo. No, I haven't heard about that one. From funny fun animation. I for real haven't heard about that one. Must be really niche. But yeah, after a while I stopped watching anime from TV because they were translating, like dubbing so bad. Like the dubs were so cringe, and they were just dubbing random animes, and not all of them were good. So it was the times before Crunchyroll and stuff. Yeah, it was the times before Crunchyroll even existed. Wow, that's too big, too big, too big, too big, too big. Okay, one more layer, and then we having dinner. Gotta go. I'll be back soon. Oh, but I don't know if I'll be back when you're back, cleaning the car of snow. That sounds so fun. But for real, it sounds so fun. For someone that uh doesn't live in a place that has snow, it really sounds fun. But it would be probably be fun the first time, and then the next time would be so boring. Probably would hate it after the first time. But I would love, 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 love to live in a place with snow. Why? Because I actually don't like cold, but I would love to live in a place where I can make snow figures like snowmen and stuff. Because it's so much fun. I've only been in the snow once, and that's what I did. It was so much fun. I spent like 2 hours alone while my family was exploring around. I just stayed there making a snow muscle man, a snow muscular man, a snow sexy man. He didn't. He even had an ass. It was quite impressive. It was a lot of fun. I wanted to do a Pokemon, but it would have taken me like too much time, and we didn't have that much time, so I made a snow sexy man. But to be honest, it wasn't my idea. It was my brother's idea. He was like, "What if you do a snowman, but you make it like with muscles and stuff?" And I was like, "That's a good idea." And yeah, it ended up being a good idea. And it was so fun because it was so funny because my brother, he was really far away because they were exploring, so they went really far away and they were like higher, in a higher place. And he said that in the distance he could he could see me making the snowman, and at one point he was like, "Don't tell me she's making an ass." And it was actually the ass. It was actually an ass. So yeah, you could see that spectacular, beautiful ass from really far away. And Vaga's getting some food. Oh, I want to get some food as well. I mean, no, I already have food. I did order some food earlier, but I'm hungry. So after I finish this panel, I'm gonna have dinner. Hopefully. I mean, not hopefully, surely, certainly, but hopefully I finish it fast because I'm really hungry. You still on a diet? Sucks to be you, for real. Well, it sucks to be me as well, to be honest, because I cannot eat a lot of stuff. Oh my god, talking about eating, I ended up making the Nama chocolate that I said I was going to do, the Nama chocolate that I said I was going to do. I made it for myself, and I haven't had chocolate for such a long time that I forgot that sugar actually is not good for me in the sense that it makes my heart go super fast. So, and it gives me like anxiety and stuff. So I always try to avoid sugar, uh, and sugary stuff like as most that I can. And since I made chocolate, I did have it, but I did buy the bitter type. So even the chocolate powder that I bought, it was the bitter kind, and it was still too much sugar for me. So yesterday I was like, why is my heart beating so much? And why am I feeling anxious out of nowhere? I mean, I'm already the anxious type of person, but um I generally have valid reasons to be anxious about something. But yesterday I was anxious about everything, like everything. I was like, what is happening to me? And then I was thinking, what did I eat? And then I remember, oh right, I was eating chocolate. And my heart was like boom 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 boom. It was super fast. So yeah, I ate too much chocolate yesterday. I didn't eat it all though. Like for real, I only from the pieces that I took the video that I uploaded, I only ate the one in the video, and then I ate the little corner pieces that I uploaded after, and that's all that I ate. And it was still too much for some reason. My body just cannot handle sugar at all. It sucks. It really sucks. Like for real, I was thinking, why am I so anxious about such silly things? Because sugar and coffee um makes my thoughts race. Like the amount of thinking that I do is raised by sugar, but it's not the type of good thinking. It's generally negative thinking, anxiety for the most trivial things, which is super weird. So yeah, that's why I try to avoid sugar and coffee. And if I have coffee nowadays, I try to have it without sugar too. As well, it's just me when Loon swears. I laugh so hard. What? Did I swear? Did I swear? I didn't realize. Did I swear? Are you doing? Oh, hello, hello. Tercerio? JB. Let's say JB. Am I hydrated? Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. I am indeed hydrated. I have tea with me. I have green iced tea with roses and apples. Me who eats whatever. I really envy you. I cannot eat just whatever things. I'm allergic to a lot of things or intolerant to a lot of things. I do eat a lot of things anyways, but I suffer consequences. I'm not just getting fat. Ah, that beautiful view of that ass, but that's not swearing. And saying ass is not swearing. It's just like, uh, how else am I supposed to say ass? Like, I literally made an ass. I literally made an ass. So it was a snowman with muscles, and a huge ass. So, oh yeah, I did say damn it. How was my day? It's been pretty nice, I would say. How was yours? Oh yeah, you can say but. Oh yeah, you can say but. I didn't think about it. But is saying ass swearing? Is the word ass swearing? I know that asshole is swearing, but like, is it like if ass is swearing, is saying dick swearing as well? What would be the difference between saying penis and dick? Is it swearing? But is it really bad? Is it really bad? I don't know. I'm not a native speaker, so I cannot say it. But I guess since the comments are getting blocked, I I think it's a bad word. Yeah, since I speak Spanish, I wouldn't know if it's a swear word. I mean, if I call someone an ass or an asshole, I would say that that's swearing. But if I call an a bat an ass, is that swearing as well? I thought that ass what was like the proper word instead of butt. Why are we talking about this? I don't know. This is your guys' fault. Oh my god. But isn't it's nice to learn that ass is a bad word. I didn't know. I thought ass was the proper word. For real. Like I thought that for example, you know that the proper word for dick for penis is not penis but no, the proper word for dick is penis, but most people call it like dick or something like that. Uh so I thought the proper word was ass, but people call it butt. So was it the other way around? Ding dong. Pee pee. Pee pee. Yeah, that pee pee. Pee pee. People call it pee pee. Huge pee pee. But to be honest, when I was 14, I used to swear a lot more than I do right now. So I don't know. I started swearing when I was how old? About 12 years? 12, 13 years? Probably 13. I started swearing, and people find it funny because I look kind of cute and innocent for people. But I would swear like a lot, really. And there's a lot of ways to swear in Spanish, so I've never been the type of person to care a lot about the way that I speak. But I guess YouTube doesn't like people speaking freely. But whatever. Family friendly. We are supposed to be family friendly. But in my defense, it is out of ignorance. It is not out of ill intention. I just really didn't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, so many censored messages. Had to show them. You're also 14. Yeah, some words in other languages are not considered like bad words in other languages. Yeah, I started when I was in 5th grade. Wait, how old are you when you're in 5th grade? Isn't like 12? I don't know anymore. Instead of C, You can. Oh, cock. I rarely say cock. It sounds so bad. Yeah, pee pee sounds better. Let's say pee pee. If I even say hell, my mom would pop me. Really? I say what the hell like always. And why? Hell is not well well my mom used to tell me off a lot when I was younger because I used to say a lot of things that she would consider kind of bad language, even things like hell. But to be honest, I never really cared. I was like, I'm gonna speak however I'm gonna speak. And she, at one point, she gave up. So sometimes parents just want you to be proper, but like once you just do it anyways, they kind of give up with time. Oh my god, I finished the page. I'm gonna add shadow in the background. Ah, okay. Okay, let's just leave it like that. I'm done with the page. So yeah, we finish a page today. Well, I'm gonna still keep working after I have dinner, but that's everything for the stream today. Did I miss something? For some reason I actually don't, but of people are like, I bet you cussed Jamiya, and I really don't. If you don't, that's just fine. It's just your choice, to be honest. I just find cussing really freeing. But I don't think that hell, things like hell are or us are cussing. Or at least that's from the perspective of not a native speaker, so what the hell do I know? Hello Rini. What the hell did you walk into? We are talking about improper language, I guess. First year in YouTube, second year in stream. Good point, good point. Being able to convert to swearing 24/7 to not swearing at all when you are at home was a different type of control. I don't find it that hard, but there's still things that my mom doesn't like us to say. We will say it anyways if we don't find it like super offensive, because there's more offensive things that than things like hell. But I guess if your family is really Christian or religious, hell would be really bad. This is just some expression, man. It's just an expression. I won't use it. It sounds like dangerous. Most people in your grade are 15 already. What grade are you? I don't remember what grades are, what ages you are in, what grades anymore. It's been such a long time. Oh well, but the years don't work the same in the States. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave the stream here because I'm hungry. I'm gonna go have dinner. We did finish a page today, so that's fine. I'm probably gonna stream Wednesday, so look out for that. If it depends, it depends if my brother has his break tomorrow or on Wednesday. I still don't know, but it's probably going to be Wednesday, so probably gonna stream Wednesday. So yeah. What else? What else? Gotta shout out my patrons before going. Thank you for Clover Cheer, Aisha, Benjamin, Jacqueline, Kevin, Nesitani, Crucia, Jessica, and Saima. For Lucier, Angelique, and I don't know if Angelica or Angelica, Ariana, Ciara, Claude, Esp, Hannah, Ellen, Irda, Jacqueline, Jasmine, Kate, Carly, Kelsey, Marcel, Mary, M. Team, Brenna, Savannah, Stella, Sydney, Tisha, Vestine, Big C, for Gentier, Eva H, Benefit Chuck, for Nina Tier, Amy, Audrey, Midnight, and for No Clever Tier, Frank, and IR. Oh yeah, Frank didn't come today. That was such a weird occurrence. Frank is always here. So yeah, thank you for my patrons for always supporting me and allowing me to make webtoons and streaming and art for a living and stuff. So if you want to support me on Patreon as well, you don't have to if you can't, but if you want to, then it's really appreciated. The links are always in the description. You can also follow me on social media, and the links are also in the description, as well as links for my webtoons. And don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy these streams and stuff, and to turn on the notification bells so that you know when I stream. So thank you so much everyone for going to today's stream. I had a good time as always talking about such random things and learning about language. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. Hope to see you on Wednesday if I do stream. So yeah. So yeah, see you Stardust. Bye bye. Eat your meals. Have a nice day or night or wherever you are. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.